Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
And then it goes further. Then you have Joe and Mika go to Mar-a-Lago and kiss the ring and suck up to Donald Trump. You can't make that story up.
Well, I'm not even sure they were kissing the ring. I think they were kissing a little bit lower than that. I mean, listen, they're desperate. There are three viewers that watch Morning Joe, and two of them are blood relatives to Joe and Mika. I mean, they're desperate for relevance. And it is, look, America, I got to say, there's an excitement in Texas. People are excited. People are excited about a Republican administration, a Republican Senate, a Republican House. People are excited about inflation coming down, energy prices coming down, America becoming energy dominant again. People are excited we're going to secure the border. We're going to stand up to criminals. And people are excited about ending the wars and standing with our friends and allies. I think this is really a remarkable time right now.
Mike tweets, Ted Cruz mocks Morning Joe hosts Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski's for visiting Mar-a-Lago, says they were kissing a little bit lower than the ring. So there's Ted Cruz, smirky hole with Sean Hannity. That's what you get. You know what? You were humiliated on you lose half your audience and you get humiliated by the right. That's what happens of bending the knee and kissing the ring and whatever. Can I just say, oh my God, we started the show yesterday about the pardon, but are you kidding me? Thank you. Allie tweeted, the Democrats mad about Hunter Biden are exactly why we lost the election. They keep trying to play by rules that don't exist.
Right.
Exactly. Talking to you, Claire McCaskill.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The bedwetting that's been going on.
And the pearl clutching.
Yes.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? We have a felon who will likely pardon himself to take the Oval Office, who pardoned, as Rachel just said, a rogues gallery of, are you kidding me? Roger Stone, Michael Flynn. Oh, yeah. The new ambassador? Charles Kirschner.
Kirschner, yeah.
On and on and on. Are you kidding me? Claire McCaskill's like, well, I understand why he did. I just hate it, because he said he wouldn't. Well,
so
guess what? Guess what great leaders do? They change based on new information. The new information is Trump won the election. He was going to put Matt Gaetz or Kash Patel or Pam Bondi in charge. Do you know how many times Kash Patel's been on a podcast saying he's going after Hunter Biden?
Specifically attacking Hunter Biden.
Exactly.
Is there any parent listening right now that wouldn't have done the same thing Joe Biden did?
Right.
You're going to let Trump's Justice Department, or like Rude said yesterday, God forbid some MAGA idiot ship him in prison? Are you kidding me?
Even Tommy Tuberville said that he would have done the same thing.
Yes, he did.
And please,
he didn't like it, but he would have done
now Trump can pardon the J6.
He's going to do it anyway.
He said it a million times already that he's going to pardon.
Doesn't need to do it.
No.
Please. You're like, now Trump's going to be able to. It's like, are you kidding? What was the headline I read to you yesterday, Chris? My head started exploding right after the show.
Oh.
People's belief in rule of law shaken now. Now? Really?
No.
Because
we are in a lawless world right now.
A felon just got,
Right.
I don't know how many billion more felony convictions dismissed.
Right.
And you're saying now people's faith in the rule of law is shaken.
Right. If we don't start playing by those rules, we will perpetually lose.
Thank you. You know who wrote a fantastic piece? Michael Tomasky,
Yes.
as he does.
Tomasky.
Tomasky. We love what he has to say.
Yeah.
it's Mark Pocan.
Tomasky.
Okay.
But not
Tomasky.
Nevada.
What does Mark Pocan think about how to pronounce Mike Tomasky?
In Nevada?
Or Missouri?
Missouri.
Claire McCaskill.
Nolans.
Yeah.
And also Brian Tyler Cohen, Charlie Pierce Week, the big Tuesday show. But yeah, I was losing my shizzle. But anyway, Michael writes a piece about what we've been saying over and over about, disinformation and the right-wing ecosystem, and we have just got to learn how to fight differently. And I keep saying it over and over. It's not just about me. It's the whole ecosphere, that we need to figure out a way to play differently. But he wrote a great piece about why, because I was saying, as I said, he was talking, and he actually made one of your points, Chris, that a lot of liberals stay in the bubble. I mean, because it's our job. I go see what Fox News is saying. I watch clips. I go to Fox News. If that was the only information you were getting, you might have voted that way too.
Sure.
I mean, it's
Or
all
any
live.
any of the other
Right.
right-wing networks too, like
Yeah, they all
right
echo
side.
it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, Chris. They all walk in lockstep.
They do.
With us, we've got some Democrats whining about the pardon. Are you kidding? They defend everything Trump does, up to and including every felony, including rape. And our side is, again, with the pearl clutching and I'm not saying everybody. A lot of Democrats were very supportive, and a lot of our, legal lads and ladies said,
Right.
But
a lot of surprising people were upset about this yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where
Yeah.
have you been?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
rules are you playing by now?
Right. I'm sick of that.
Right.
We're supposed to somehow play by, the Lady Bing rules in hockey, and they can just smash our teeth out with,
What's the
with
Lady
hockey.
Bing? What's the Lady Bing award again?
It's the good sportsmanship
Oh.
award.
Well, we need to stop being good sports.
Yeah. And then not getting our teeth knocked out. Oh, they're going to follow it anyway because of fluoride, because of Bobby
Screw
Kennedy.
the Lady
That's
Bing
not
trophy.
important now. Let's get back on.
We don't need the
Let's
Lady
get
Bing
off
trophy.
the toothless. What?
We don't need the Lady Bing trophy. We need some missing teeth here.
But to Tomasky's piece too, you know what's interesting? Ratings. This happens all the time. Like ratings plummeted when
Right.
Trump lost on Fox News. Like some of this is Democrats are depressed, and also they don't want to see you beating up on Democrats,
Right.
whether it's Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or whatever,
Right.
or Joe Biden for doing this pardon. But my point is, Fox's ratings went down. So, and they tend to go up when Trump wins, then blah, blah, blah. But my point is, I don't know if you remember, after 2020, when he lost, Fox's ratings not only went down, but they started losing huge chunks to Newsmax and all the even farther right-wing places that would do the big lie
Right.
about
Right.
the election.
Right.
And so how astounding is it that Fox made the business calculation that now they needed to get on the big lie, even if it cost them $1 billion, which it did. It's part of their business model
That's right.
that they can just get away with lying so that they could get those viewers back that only wanted to hear the election was stolen.
Yeah, Hannity had a thing last night where he was saying how honest Fox News is and how right they were on X, Y, and Z, and the other networks are all propaganda.
Well, this is what Tomasky says too. That's where it starts. The problem is it's called news,
Right.
And for a big chunk of the American public, they call it news,
Right.
It's not just this is a spin or these are
It's all opinion over there.
right.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I can't think of a single straight news program on Fox News.
Right.
Yeah, there
Right.
isn't even one overnight, is there? Like
This
just
is
No,
why-
they just repeat
You
shows.
don't
from
bend the
prime time.
knee. This one, of course, would be a complaint letter, and it concerns,
Me?
yes,
no good.
specifically Hoth and Endor.
Oh,
Damon
oh
writes,
boy.
"Hi, Steph. After questioning why you sell Chris's right T-shirts last week, I have empirical proof as to why you shouldn't. While getting all happy-clappy about Hunter Biden, both you and Chris said that one of those right-wing douche nozzles can go F themselves, and Chris said with the ice planet Hoth and the forest planet Endor. I have to point out that Chris
Forest
is
moon.
once again wrong. Endor is a
moon.
forest moon, not a planet."
Okay.
You're not nearly as nerdy as you think you are.
That sounded like Paul Lynn. Were you trying to be a nerd?
I was trying
What was
to be a
that?
nerd. I don't know. The gay nerd. I just homoed it up a little bit.
Oh, Lord. All right. This is why we need our fighters like Dan Goldman on this Hunter Biden.
I find it pretty ironic and hypocritical that so many Republicans have seemed to find the rule of law
That's where it happened.
to Joe Biden's pardoning of Hunter and are happily ignorant of the rule of law when it comes to Donald Trump and everything that he has done. But Kash Patel is a danger because he's unqualified and because he is out for revenge on behalf of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which again, that's the reporting. Which you didn't even need reporting on this, but
Right.
the reality that Trump would reemerge in the White House with a hand-picked circle of loyalists set on seeing through political and legal retribution on his perceived enemies spurred President Biden to issue a full pardon of his son. According to reports, he grew increasingly concerned as he watched the incoming president stock his administration with a vengeful cast of characters who would use the judicial system to punish political opponents. Thank you. New information. This is what leaders do. They have new information.
Yep.
Yes.
And make informed decisions.
Exactly.
And thank you, Betty Bowers, Mrs. Betty Bowers, who is America's best Christian.
She is. Yeah, we've had her on the show.
Yes, echoing our point. This is ridiculous. Trump already promised to pardon the January 6th domestic terrorists multiple times.
Yes.
Stop this nonsense of thinking if Democrats do something to annoy MAGA, it will give MAGA permission to do awful things. They were going to do awful things all along.
Exactly.
I was telling you guys, I just hung up with my beloved JoJo from Jerz, who, I don't know if you've heard, has been doxxed, is getting death threats at her house.
terrible.
Who, ironically, we were talking about, she was just on with us a couple weeks ago, and we were both condemning people for doxing Nick
Yeah.
Fuentes and said, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All these Democrats that got targeted over Thanksgiving with bomb threats, with all of this stuff, stop it already. And you know, she's a single mom with 2 kids, and she's scared.
Of course
but,
she is.
But you know, but she's a brave little minx. That one.
She is.
Yeah, and then we were talking this morning just before the show about, you know, and this is the people you want us to break bread with. She goes, yeah, they want to take that baguette and shove it up my vagina.
Oh my.
Right?
That's
Just you break bread with yourself. I mean, and we keep saying, she said the same thing that we keep saying. Why are you so angry, MAGA?
You won.
You won. Why
Right.
are you so ugly? I'm here with the incredibly handsome Dr. David Silverman to talk about ASEA Renew that I'm holding in my hand. This stuff is amazing. Revitalizing Redox gel. You hold up, you have that you can either, it comes in drink form, and this is the gel form. I love, first of all, that supermodel Carol Alt will be promoting this. She's taken so many jobs from me, so I am so happy.
Just to give some context, because I have to tell you that this is very unique. This is not, it's not a pharmaceutical, it's not a nutritional product. It's something that our cells make. It's called redox signaling molecules. But bottom line is, our cells make redox signaling molecules. Your body makes it right now, but we all made more of it when we were younger. What's in this bottle is in you. It's in me, right? But I'll be 64 in 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm 30 years old. I've been drinking this for 13 years.
Wow, Doc, what a thrill to meet you and to hear more about this, because you know it's you just kind of go, oh, it works, but to hear about the why is really is fascinating to me. Dr. David Silverman, what a joy and a pleasure, and thank you so much.